We are up. Ladies and gentlemen, you should know who we are by now, but in case you don't, well, either you're stupid or you're uneducated. And if you're uneducated, I'm going to educate you right now. My name is Stanley Brewer. I'm the manager of Champions, one half of the Undisputed Kings of Commentary, and general manager of Overdrive Pride, the brand you are watching. The brand that is not as depressing as this guy's brand, but I still love this guy. This man is the PNG of Power, the other half of the Undisputed Kings of Commentary. His name is Elias Storm, and he's 2.5D, not 2D. Get it right. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Overdrive Pride. Elias, I know that for those watching the stream, we just witnessed a very, very depressing end to Overdrive Glory. But outside of that, how are you feeling?
I feel good, outside of the mauling that was the main event, 5-star mauling, by the way. It was a pretty cool card. I can't be mad. FTR did what they said they were going to do. Now they're 8-time, 8-brand, 11-time tag champs. Obviously Becky showing out, new internet champion. Miro proving he's still as dominant as ever. I'm very excited to see if the Orange brand can compete with the Zenith brand this week. I'm looking really forward to the Go Home show next week, and then obviously Break the Ceiling to wrap up the year. It's been a very, very interesting 6 months of Overdrive programming.
No, for sure. And speaking of Break the Ceiling, the title of the live stream for tonight is called Chasing Dreams, because that's what a lot of these men or women are doing. They were competing within Break the Ceiling, because that contract, it's not like Money in the Bank, doesn't almost guarantee them that they'll win the title, but it gets them a title opportunity. And for some of these boys and girls, all they've wanted is that opportunity. And Overdrive, of course, as a brand, is all about opportunities and all about giving people who earn that opportunity their chance to shine. And again, chasing dreams. Many men and women chasing dreams. The chase so hard that I turned into a ghost just for you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and run down the card for tonight. So first off, Seth Rollins is looking for 3 men to fight for a chance to fight him at Break the Ceiling. And tonight, our second qualifier, as Ilja Dragunov, Tommaso Ciampa, and Dolph Ziggler will battle in the second triple threat qualifier. After that, the real Internet Championship in a match that won't disappoint you, unlike other brands and their stupid shit. MJF, who beat Jon Moxley last week, making his first defense with Moxley's rematch. Moxley, a 2-time Internet Champion, 8 successful defenses between both reigns, but hasn't been able to get to number 5 to be eligible to cash in his belt for a U.S. title shot. MJF, meanwhile, he could very well take that first step towards a U.S. or even world title shot if he can get to 10 wins. Then our third match, our first Break the Ceiling qualifying match tonight. Darby Allin, who we haven't seen since the House Open, takes on the megastar, L.A. Knight. One of those 2 men looking to join Malachi Black on the Pride side of things for Break the Ceiling. And then, this is something I alluded to a little while ago. Expect to see some fresh faces as we get into the midst of Break the Ceiling season. Somebody will be making their debut tonight in a Break the Ceiling qualifying match. They'll have to go up against Roxanne Perez, someone who's seen a little bit of success here in Overdrive, but is absolutely hungry for that big opportunity. Then, our semi-main event, our third Break the Ceiling qualifier of the evening. This one being on the men's side once again. Wes Lee will be taking on Apollo Crews, who debuted a few weeks ago here on Pride. Both these men would love nothing more than a shot at a world title. And then our main event. Excusez-moi, monsieur. Our final triple threat qualifier. This one's interesting. Montez Ford, his second singles appearance in OCW. Will Ospreay, who we haven't seen in singles action since he and Tanahashi teamed up. Well, I take that back. Outside of one match in the lead up to Battle Scars. And another recent Pride debut, Claudio Big Strom Boley. Of course, Claudio, alternate universe, was able to capture the ROH World Championship 2 times, but now hoping to qualify for a chance to face a man he's plenty familiar with in Seth Rollins, the current Galactic Champion. You know, not the most complex card in the world, but again, tonight isn't so much about gimmicks or, you know, anything like that, but it is about men and women who put in so much work, 365 days a year, chasing that dream of becoming a world champion. And dreams might not exactly come true tonight, but the men and women who do win will take one step closer to making all of their dreams come true.
Sounds like a pretty solid card, my friend. But can the underdogs of the night reign supreme, or will the odds-on favorites once again prove while they are at the top?
Well, time will tell, and we got many bells to ring. And speaking of, we're about to ring our first bell here on Pride as we get into the action. Alrighty, now y'all give me a sec. Where is my... There it is. My notes machine, also known as my phone. Alrighty, so this match is extremely interesting. We haven't seen Dragunov in a very long time. Wins and opportunities have been hard to come by for this man. You know, we haven't seen him since pre-Battle Scars. I believe last time we saw him was when Moose demanded an open challenge, and Dragunov came out, answered the challenge, but Moose, of course, at that time, on a near unstoppable tear, Dragunov came up with the loss. And, you know, in Dragunov, obviously, he was snubbed out of being in the House Open. But remember, this is one of the hardest working men in all of professional wrestling. So an opportunity like this, you know he's going to do his damnedest to make good on it. This man has slayed so many giants in his career. He may be a little skinny, but again, this is one of the single toughest, hardest working bitches in the entire business. And you can see he is pumped up. And this OCW Nebula, very happy to see Dragunov.
No, absolutely. This is a guy who ended the undefeated streak and championship run of Gunther. You know? Beating guys bigger than him isn't an issue at all. But he has a very tough task ahead of him here tonight because he's got 2 guys who are just as hungry, if not more so, than him.
Dragunov, first one down, and now gotta wait for his opponents. Let's see who's next up to hit the ring. It's Vilby. The Tomato Champ. Now, what's very interesting about Tommaso Ciampa, he was the first man to ever qualify for a Galactic title match. He beat Seth Rollins and MJF at the OCW draft, pinning Rollins, fairy tale ending on the baseball bat. Very iconic ending to one of the first real iconic matches here at OCW. Well, I mean, of course, not counting the very first match between Bayley and Britt Baker, but we're getting off topic. But Ciampa, since then, he's seen Seth Rollins become a 2-time champion. He's seen Gunther become a two-time champion, but he's also saw MJF, his other opponent in that match, capture the internet title. And Ciampa very recently lost a #1 contenders match to Kenny Omega for the US title. So Ciampa, despite some of his early success, has not been able to get over the hump. And speaking of not getting over the hump, this is a man who's gotten over the hump many times, but in many ways felt like he never quite got over the big proverbial hump. One Dolph Ziggler, who we haven't seen since striking out, going 0-2 in the House Open.
Damn, has it really been that long?
Yeah, no, it's been that long. One of those losses, of course, coming to his old partner, Robert Roode, who's had his own struggles. But Roode has aligned himself with Matt Hardy and Top Flight. And Robert Roode obviously been a huge influence on Top Flight. Those guys will be getting their tag title rematch against RK Bro at Break the Ceiling, we've said everything we need to say. These are 3 very hungry, very motivated men, and they're going to beat the shit out of each other until one of them emerges with that spot in the qualifying 3-way dance happening next week on Pride.
So the question is, as the general manager,
yeah,
who's the guy you want to win this match as a helpful option to be your world champion, to represent your brand?
well, here's the thing. With how unpredictable OCW can be, the way I like to book, if something has championship implications, I book somebody either because they earned it or because it's somebody who I think can be world champion material. Triple threat rules, Papa H to the dick. Oh, he could steal it! Ziggler could steal it! Ziggler could steal it! No.
How could you imagine?
But as I was saying, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have hated it. But as I was saying, it's either someone who I feel has earned the opportunity or someone who I feel could represent this brand very well as the world champion. And I think all 3 of these men are very much world champion material. There's a reason why I drafted all of them. There's a reason why all of them are in this match. Seth Rollins didn't really have much say over who was in these matches, except for the fact that McIntyre and Moose go to the back of the line. So, I picked 3 men who I felt either earned it or 3 men who I feel could carry the company well. And I mean, you see it. All three of these men have held at least some kind of major title at some point. I think all of them are world championship material. I really do.
I can agree with that. All 3 of these men former NXT champions.
That's right. Of course, Dolph Ziggler, a 2-time world heavyweight champion, 9-time intercontinental champion.
That's not a true statement.
It's not 9? That was 9.
No.
11.
Miz is at 8, and if he had to beat Gunther, he would have tied at 9. Ziggler's at like 6, I want to say.
Okay. Wasn't there like a one summer where he and Kofi just traded it back and forth?
Yeah, he and Miz have done that too.
Oh God, and the Papa H is to the back of the neck of Dragunov. He's got to roll out. Oh, fans going crazy though for Ciampa and his offense. Ciampa, big man.
Yeah, he's a 6-time independent champion.
Okay. I guess I was thinking of Miz then. Look at Dragunov though. He's back up. He's getting pumped up. Oh, wait a second. Oh my God! What a backstabber! Oh, and a knee to the face. Ziggler's down. Dragunov's down. Ciampa wants to inflict pain on all of them.
Also, Ciampa utilizing his inner Triple H. Obviously, DIY has gotten a lot of comparisons to D-Generation X, and you can tell who's who.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God!
Russian leg sweep.
Onto the Papa H. Oh! Swept his leg! Everybody's gotten a taste of Papa H. Ziggler now swinging neck breaker. Ciampa rolling out. Now Ziggler, the only man standing in the ring, I should say, because Ciampa rolled out to his feet. Probably smart, allows for a quick recovery. Of course, Ziggler's been the show stealer. Can he steal the show right here and get the biggest one of the biggest opportunities of his OCW career? Oh, face buster. And Ziggler not afraid to bring it to the black-hearted Tommaso Ciampa. And Dragunov, well, Ciampa, he's trying to get some momentum. Oh, here we go. Here's the cover. One.
Cover now. No, yeah, the Dragon Slayer not getting enough there. Tommaso kicks out at 1.
Oh, what a rolling lariat there.
Now.
Now Dragunov's the only man standing. Dragunov trying to get that crowd pumped up. Ziggler, though. I mean, look at Ziggler, dude. Ziggler's actually big.
Oh yeah, compared to these two, sure. I mean, they're all very bulky, but yeah, Dolph has just wrestled guys who are huge in comparison to him, which is why he's always kind of look small. Knee to the face there. Ciampa.
Now stomps the arm. Now Ciampa gonna look for a weapon. Oh, he got kendo stick. Okay. Dragunov, though, not gonna let him use that. And now he's got the Papa H back up. Oh! Oh, super kick! Ziggler falls onto him. And Ciampa immediately breaks it up.
Has to. That might have been it for sure.
What a super kick by Ziggler, and now Ciampa brutalizing him with the sledgy. And that visual, Ciampa hauntingly standing over Ziggler as he keeps delivering Papa H's. Here's the cover. Dragunov right there. Now, I mean, we've seen. Oh, Ciampa.
Again, that's the the risk when it comes to these multi-man matches. You've got to take out not one, but two, sometimes even three people to make sure you can pick up that victory.
Oh, now Ziggler taking away the Papa H. Dragunov coming back in, into the thigh, cover. Oh, Dragunov whips, but he manages to distract the referee, and Dragunov, you know, trying to use AP physics to figure out how to break that up. It's not the camera that's fucking not working. It's a stupid fucking fake battery.
That's tough.
I gotta get a new one. Ziggler, though, kipping up on the outside. And Ciampa now. Oh, possibly looking for that fair. Oh, no. Oh. Dragunov. Alabama Slammer.
Oh.
Ziggler. Oh, Famouser. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Fairy tale ending.
Cover. This may be it.
Uno.
One.
Doso.
Two.
Treso.
Three. And Tommaso Ciampa does it just as Dragunov gets to his feet. Right place, right time. Tommaso Ciampa. No one does it better. Congratulations as he moves on to the three-way dance.
Tomato Champ claiming that second spot. And reason to celebrate, Ciampa finally getting back in the win column. Well, I say finally, you know, he won a match to play fight, Cuddy. It's whatever. Back in the win column regardless. Waving a little bye-bye to his competition in the camera. And what a way to kick off our show. Diesel Dave, I heard, gives it 4 stars. He sent it to me on my pager that I have. Now you just can't see because it's at my belt.
Next up, though, the other internet championship, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
You mean the real internet championship?
I mean, if you believe that, I believe you believe it.
I'm like Naruto. I absolutely believe it. I love that theme. Well, obviously, you don't believe it, judging by your sounds. But of course, over on Overdrive Glory, you saw the single worst match in OCW history, where Tyler Breeze got such a firm grip on the internet championship. Now, I argue your match is worse because it felt quicker, and also there were 3 people. Like, I feel like that extra person is in place as a safety measure. And it didn't work.
No, that extra person is in place to at least see offense. We saw no offense in Shelton Wesley.
That's not true. You gotta go back and watch the tape. See, you don't watch the tape. I watched the tape.
I also watched the tape.
Well, you didn't watch the tape close enough.
Yeah, there was 35 seconds of action, and then Wesley stood there like a drunken fool, lost the match, and then took his ball
and there
went
was
home.
Like 5 seconds of action in your match, and
that's not a true statement.
That's a very true statement.
Not at all.
That is a subjective fact.
There are multiple moves hit in that match.
Yeah, well, Tyler Breeze was getting the goddamn briefcase.
By all participants.
Not briefcase, the belt. I can't even call it a belt because that's how little your version of the Internet Championship means to me. This is the real Internet Championship that real men fight for. It's sitting right in front of you right now is a real man in Jon Moxley, who, as we said, came 1 defense short for the second time of being able to cash in his belt for a U.S. title shot if he so chose. And here comes the devil himself, the man who almost seemingly booked himself into that World Internet title match. MJF hosted a number of showcase matches ahead of Battle Scars. His reward was a shot at the Internet title. He won it, and I mean, I've said it before, I really think that this is, you know, this is a new version of MJF. This is Wrestling Machine and MJF. An MJF who will come out and wrestle every single week instead of finding the short-handed ways to win. MJF, he loves gold, and I know he'd love to hang on to the orange and gold for as long as he could, enough to maybe even get that world title shot if he so chooses.
You're a Wrestling Machine, MJF.
Yeah.
That's an interesting nickname. We'll see if he can hold up as Jon Moxley looks to capture the Internet Championship for a third time, which he will then lose on his 5th defense.
Well, you never know in Overdrive. You truly never know.
Because so far it's literally history. Once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, and 3 times
is destiny.
Yeah.
Well, whose side will destiny be on tonight? MJF standing there with the belt, and of course that championship aura, that belt strap floating high above Maxwell's shoulder. Look at Moxley. I mean, Moxley looks relaxed. He looks as cool as a cucumber right now. I mean, when that bell rings, he's going to become a violent beast, but, Jon Moxley doesn't look like there's any nerves going into this match. MJF standing there stoically and absolutely basking in the love and praise of the OCW Nebula. Everybody on their feet, they know that this is an absolute money match. And can Money Max retain that belt? Hopefully he'll see that later, but maybe he won't. Maybe Moxley will be seeing that later. Yeah, Moxley giving a head nod like, yeah, I want to see it later, but who will see it later? Only time will tell.
There's only one way to tell.
But first, the referee, he's got to ring that bell. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that. All right, we're underway. I forgot he did. Oh, DDT! And Moxley not playing around at all. This is these two's first ever match here in Overdrive. Of course, Moxley, for the majority of his Overdrive run, outside of a few weeks before Defiance, has held on to that Internet Championship. Jon Moxley, here's a cool thing. He has won the belt both times at 2 pay-per-views. Of course, winning the initial belt in an 8-man battle royal at Wrestle Mayhem, winning it back in that triple threat, against Kenny Omega and Sheamus at Defiance. But of course, Moxley now looking to get it back, not in a triple threat, but in a one-on-one. And so far, it's been all Moxley. And oh yeah, Moxley's probably pissed off just about everywhere he goes, but you could tell he is pissed off tonight. Working on that arm of MJF. Oh, and a stomp right on the face. Oh, and rubbing his face into the mat. The disrespect by Jon Moxley. He does not respect Maxwell as a competitor at all. And MJF has gotten in 0 offense, writhing around in pain. Oh yeah, can you tell how badly Moxley wants this?
A good bit, seeing as he's beating the shit out of Max.
And Max rolling out. Oh, Suicida by Moxley. Oh, Max gets out the way.
That hurt. Taking a moment to celebrate is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And Mox makes him pay for it yet again.
Would you expect Max to do anything less?
Yeah, no. Well, we see a paradigm shift for a 1-2-3 right now.
Oh, I know he's going to go for the cover very quickly. Referee, a little late to get there. Out at 1 is MJF. MJF still not able to get in any offense, and Moxley rolling over him. Oh, Mox was going up the top rope. And Max in the ring, out the ring. Oh, actually literally walked right into that.
Moxley picking him up now.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Going for possibly a pile driver. You can see the absolute pain
Dragging
on
Max's
MJF's face.
body.
Here's the
Absolutely
cover.
limp cover. 1, 2.
Out of 2 is MJF.
Thought that might have been it.
Moxley thought he
Moxley
had
now.
it, but in that time
Stalking.
it took. Uh-oh. Oh, wait!
Oh, what the hell? Counter.
That might have been the setup for the
MJF.
paradigm shift. MJF, though. Oh, look at that. And maybe some momentum. Uh-oh. Max. God damn it.
Irish whip now.
Oh, and Max. Ooh,
Oh.
Irish
Tilt the
backbreaker
world.
right there.
Backbreaker.
Not Irish, I'm sorry. He's Jewish. Can we say Jewish backbreaker?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
I don't know.
Maybe?
Just like that sounds weird.
It does sound weird. Let's not and say we did.
Okay.
MJF. Looking for the heat seeker, possibly.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, and he just might get it. Yes, sir.
Heat seeker connects. Moxley's unconscious on that one. Wait, Max picking him back up. Yeah.
Max. Oh, what's he looking for? Oh, look for that pile driver, and this could be it. Cover.
1, 2.
Oh, back-to-back pile drivers,
strong
not
kick
enough
out
for
by
MJF.
Max. Yeah, that spike pile driver from the ropes, and then up. And then obviously hitting him with the package pile driver. Mox now stalking. Oh, there it is.
Paradigm shift, and that might be it. Cover.
Cover in the middle of the ring.
Ref a bit late.
Oh no. Goes.
And John Moxley, a three-time
internet champion. Middle of the ring, MJF's pinned.
What an effort by MJF. And poor ass effort by my camera. It can't seem to stay up for more than 2 seconds. But John Moxley, three-time internet champion, now has the most title reigns of any champion here in Overdrive. And MJF, he tried to do the greatest hits. He tried to do the MJF, gems collection. But just wasn't enough for a victory.
Yep, first ever 3-time champion. First ever 3-time internet champion is John Moxley. Let's see if he can hold on to it this time. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we've got Break the Ceiling qualifying action. Yes?
Why did you say that? Why did you phrase that like it was a question? It was a fact. This is Break the Ceiling.
Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Break the Ceiling qualifying match. Will it be LA Knight? Will it be Darby Allin joining the likes of Keith Lee, Shinsuke Nakamura, Miro, and Malachi Black?
You see, this is why you pay attention when we run down the card at the beginning of the show. You might learn something.
I do pay attention, but sometimes you talking gets like really annoying. It's like you know how, like a TV static sound where it's just you can't really figure out why it's doing the thing. It sounds like that.
That's kind of the story of my career. No one figures out why I'm doing anything. I'm just kind of the guy there hitting you with the brass knuckles or a steel lead pipe. Climbing in the ring is Darby Allin, who we haven't seen since the house opened. He managed to get close to the end, but losing to Brody King, who would eventually...
Losing is an understatement. You want to talk about an ass beating like Breeze got earlier, Darby Allin.
But you have to remember, though, in their first round matchup, because they faced each other twice, Darby Allin actually beat Brody King the night he debuted. But King, obviously, as we said, getting the better of Allin in that elimination match. But here comes LA Knight, the megastar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy we also haven't seen in a while, if I'm not mistaken.
LA Knight has been desperately searching for himself here in OCW. He debuted in a U.S. title open challenge, came up short, didn't see him for a while. Last time we saw him was at the 10th edition of Overdrive Pride. He faced John Moxley for the Internet Championship and ended up falling short. Remember, LA Knight was was someone who wasn't eligible for the draft because he was one of my safe picks. Each of us had a couple of safe picks that the other could not take. LA Knight was one of them for me because I believe in the potential of the megastar. But again, you know, ever since OCW's inception, he just has not been able to find himself. Can the megastar finally gain so much momentum? Who knows, because Darby Allin is one tough son of a bitch starting off with the head scissors.
Raw kick now to LA Knight. LA Knight, again, obviously just hasn't really found that momentum, that win to get the megastar, as he likes to call himself, to the next level. And at some point, you have to wonder if he's better off being a talent agent for male models of the maximum variety.
No, because that's fucking stupid.
I like to give it personally. I thought maximum male models was cool.
I mean, I liked it because it gave Mace and Mansoor something to do.
Shout out Brendan Williams and Mansoor. Right.
Oh wow.
The next up on up down down. Unfortunately, without his leaders now, thanks to budget cuts.
Apparently, there's supposed to be more budget cuts on the way too, which fuck me.
Oh, I 100% believe it. Which is wild because they keep bringing in all these NIL kids.
Darby
like,
won. Oh, I don't
cover.
Darby
Allin. I was watching the breakout tournament for the men's because the women's just wrapped up, and I didn't recognize anybody. I was just like, oh, we've gotten to that point in NXT. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough.
And meanwhile, back in this match, a little back and forth early on, though. Darby Allin, I mean, he's never been afraid of anybody bigger than him. Allin, to even have most momentum, LA Knight can't even get 2 punches in before Darby hits him back.
Honestly, seeing as LA Knight is a former NXT alum, you know who would have been really good for Black and Gold? Darby Allin. I think Darby Allin in Black and Gold would have been
definitely
phenomenal.
Coffin elbow drop. Here's the cover.
Cover.
Oh!
Oh, I thought that was it. Yeah, honestly, no, I think he would have been a really good North American champion.
Oh, 100%. He would have had a reign kind of like Wes Lee, where he was defending it like super often. Oh, Suicida! And Darby Allin, of course, always someone willing to do death-defying stunts for the sake of winning. A swinging neckbreaker by LA Knight.
Give a shit about my body. He was on Sex landed me in the ER one time.
Hey, that's my factoid to bring up.
Oh, do you do that? I never noticed. Oh, Irish whip over the top rope. Darby.
Now, honestly, I had this, someone was doing like, what are some of your wrestling hot takes for 2024? Mine was that Darby Allin will be the next pillar to become champion.
I'm glad you worded it the way you worded it.
Wait, not because he's not going to be next AEW champion. That's probably going to be Swerve. If not, maybe Jay White.
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Yeah. Did you say if not Swerve, then who?
Probably Jay White.
Oh yeah, true.
Because honestly, I really felt like they were gonna put it on him at Full Gear.
Yeah. Honestly, I think whoever wins the Continental Classic or the Continental Crush or whatever the fuck they're calling it, loses the Triple Crown and then beats them down.
I could see it. Oh, Darby taking down LA Knight, got him in an armbar. LA Knight could be in a very precarious position here.
Oh yeah, apparently Brian's injured again.
Oh, woo! Sorry, I was reacting to the move, and also, god fucking damn it, I hate it here. Anyway, LA Knight, Darby Allin. Knight carrying him in the middle. Oh, Darby rolling out though. LA Knight was going to... Oh, okay, well, never mind. I think he's going to do whatever top rope shit he wanted to do anyway. It's a megastar shit, a mega broom handle, broken broomstick, whatever the fuck you want to call it, move. And now a knee to the face. I say whatever the fuck you want to call it, and I invented it.
The axe handle, broken broom handle, anything. Oh, LA Knight planning Darby Allin on the outside here.
And LA Knight, a lot of his. Oh, Jesus. Rubbing Darby's
back
face.
of his neck.
But a lot of LA Knight's offense has honestly come from right here outside the ring. Inside the ring, I feel Darby Allin's really had LA Knight's number. I mean, almost got a pinfall 2 separate times.
LA Knight, absolutely working over Darby Allin. Oh my God, what a powerbomb, man!
Referee at the count of
Count
six.
of six.
Draw does neither man any favors.
Neck breaker, but a count out does. Count of 7. LA Knight picking Darby up once again. Will he do? Yep.
Oh,
count of 8 now.
Count of 8. Megastar. Oh, he climbs in. Oh, Darby's not getting up.
Yo,
Darby's down.
Oh,
LA Knight, believing in the
decision.
sanctity of the squared circle, breaks the count.
Terrible decision by LA Knight. With a count of 9, definitely about to be 10. Maybe he just wants to beat the shit out of Darby Allin some more. That's a possibility.
Nah, I think LA Knight. I mean, he's a long, battle-hardened veteran of the business.
Which means he completely understands.
No, but I think he's protecting the sanctity of the squared circle with that.
That's stupid because
I was about to say it's not a smart decision, but I could see the logic.
If I slide back into the ring at 9.5, see now he's about to lose.
Coffin drop, but he missed.
Coffin drop, misses, drop kick. But like I was saying, if it's 9.5, why am I sliding back out of the ring to break up 10 count when I know going into next week, the winner, the freshest man for a 3-way dance? Common sense.
Well, this is break the ceiling. How do you keep forgetting that?
Oh yeah, true. I'm sorry. Well, maybe I want.
Blunt force trauma. Cover.
1, 2. Kick out. All right.
Wow.
Doesn't care.
Somehow, some way, Darby Allin wills his way out. I gasped so hard I disappeared.
Stomping on the arm.
But thanks to my will, I come back. Powerless
drop.
No moonsault!
Oh no, moonsault! Jesus.
He got so much height. 1,
yeah, he flew. 2,
Darby Allin
3.
qualifies.
World's greatest moonsault by Darby Allin. Here.
No, that's too generic.
What do you mean that's too generic? Are you serious?
There's like 3 different moves that's world's greatest.
Bitch, you started this.
I know. I'm trying to be original. So give me a second to think.
Galaxy's greatest moonsault connects, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin picking up a much-needed win, qualifying for Break the Ceiling. And honestly, Darby Allin will be in his element, but literally every other guy in the match has at least 25 pounds on him. I would be concerned.
But I mean, hey, size advantage has never stopped Darby Allin before. Congratulations to him. A huge, huge victory. LA Knight still searching. I guess now probably soul searching for that big win in OCW. But nothing to be ashamed of. He absolutely left everything in the ring. Darby Allin, though, top rope, a place he likes to go to. I mean, much like AJ Styles, might as well be his vacation home, how much time he spends up there. What a win by Darby Allin. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, another breakthrough qualifying match, this time on the women's side. Roxanne Perez going up against somebody who we don't know yet. Well, I know, and he may know, but you don't know. And you gotta be in the know to know, you know? You know, you could have said no to commit to the bit or just say yes to be a dick, but the fact that you said nothing actually angers me more.
Roxanne Perez making her way to the ring. Former NXT Women's Champion, looking to make her mark here on the Orange brand in Overdrive. And I, for one, think Roxanne has a very bright future, and unfortunately, kind of floundering at the moment. But with Bayley and Becky Lynch being the current women's champions, I don't think anybody is knocking them off their Bayley for the second time, knocking them off of their pedestals for a long time.
I mean that's very possible. Speaking of Bayley, though, actually we'll get into that in a sec, and we'll get into Roxanne in a sec. But we're about to see who's about to debut.
Asuka
Gonna
is on
be.
2 brands. Now that would be funny.
They're taking their
Is it
time
Kairi
walking out
Sane?
the ring. Oh my God! It's
Oh.
Athena!
Look at you.
Oh my God! The fallen goddess Athena, formerly known as Ember Moon. She is here on the Orange brand. I say, oh my God! I'm the one who signed into the contract earlier.
Right, like you don't know the people on your roster. This is insane.
I was playing
Good.
enough for dramatic effect. It's called entertainment, baby.
Then why'd you question yourself? Anyway, but
For the lulz!
Good for you for making such a signing. Unfortunately, she wouldn't pick up my phone call last week, and I see why. Athena, now a member of the Orange brand. Can she eclipse Roxanne's dreams and walk out tonight? The next member of the women's Break the Ceiling ladder match. It's a very real possibility, but honestly, I think I'm rooting for Roxanne in this one.
It'd be very interesting. Obviously, both these women, former NXT champions. Athena in the middle of an ROH Women's Championship run. But what an honor would it be for her to debut, get that contract for the Pride Women's Championship, and already off to a hot start.
Yeah, no, but she's 100% losing that title to Billie Stark.
Is that the
19-year-old high school kid? Yes.
Is that the one who's like been her apprentice and everything?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I can see it. Good storytelling. But now Roxanne.
Oh, Roxanne! Oh my God! Standing reverse. I kept what?
And Roxanne Perez, up until tonight, her most recent match was actually in the Blind Bandit Invitational. Gotta keep bourbon. Her and Britt Baker would lose the eventual winners of the Invitational in the Shooting Stars. Roxanne's last appearance in the singles match, though, was a victory in a showcase match all the way back in August. So Roxanne, in the weirdest sense, singles-wise, has a little bit of momentum. But she has a lot to compete with. The most devastating move in all sports. Roxanne almost.
Speaking of winning that showcase match, what did Roxanne get from that? Nothing. Oh my
I will answer
God,
your question in 5 to 7 business days. Oh, Athena though.
5 to 7 is crazy.
Got her locked in, middle of the ring. Oh, Roxanne fights out of it though.
Oh, kick to the gut. Perez. Irish whip now. Drop down into the leapfrog.
Oh, what a kick.
Straight up kick to the face. I like it.
And Roxanne giving the new debut a run for her money so far. Oh, and a stomp to the arm. Roxanne blowing a little kiss. Athena having to roll out and not able to land on her feet. Oh, diving suicida crossbody something or other. Roxanne got all the momentum in the world right now. Oh, but a kick to the thigh by Athena. Athena doesn't need much to get something going. Tripping up Roxanne. Now picking her up. Kick, chop, that physicality.
Shot after shot.
Possibly looking for a suplex. Oh, wait, no. Reverse DDT.
Oh, reverse DDT.
Oh, what a kick by Roxanne, though. Referee at the count of 6.
Russian leg sweep now. Roxanne.
And Athena sends Roxanne back
throwing
in.
her back in.
Oh.
Oh.
What a kick. And, kind of a neck breaker into a suplex.
Oh my God. By the neck. Athena, top rope.
Could she be looking for Eclipse?
She
hits it! She got to cover that far leg. Gets it. One, two. Athena qualifies.
Shaft through the heart, and she's to blame.
Athena gives love. Oh, I was hoping you would say it. Or we'd say it at the same time.
No, I had a whole thing going and you ruined it.
Well, I thought you were doing the song. I thought that was the bit.
No, the song was not the bit. But the parody of the song was the bit. It was gonna be, and Athena gives Roxanne an L, and it's not love, but you ruin it. You ruin the whole thing. Ruin the whole thing. Doesn't even matter anymore.
You say ruined. I say modified, and you didn't agree with it.
Why would I quote the actual lyric?
Because you started with shot to the heart. What else was it supposed to fucking be, Elias?
Well, let me cook. You didn't let me cook, and now it's ruined. Now it's burnt. Now I have to throw it away
because you
or take
cook
it
in a microwave. You need an oven for that shit.
First of all, bitch, I cook in an air fryer. Second of all, you ruined it. Regardless, now it's burnt. Now it's in trash. Now I gotta order takeout, and everything cool is closed. So now I gotta get McDonald's from DoorDash. Nobody wants that. Always cold. And they always forget your drink. And they always forget your drink.
Or all the fucking ice is melted, so your drink is just soda water. And it's always cold by the time it gets there too.
Right. The McDonald's is literally 5 minutes from my house. My food is ice cold. Make that make sense.
It doesn't, but what might make a little more sense is our next match. And how about this? Well, actually, I'm not gonna give the tagline I gave this match to a different match, because if I give it that same tagline, this match might suck, and I don't want it to.
Black on black crime, ladies and gentlemen. Wesley.
Okay, that's not at all what I was going to say. That's not even close to what I was going to say.
Wesley Apollo Crews making the man's making them fight for a spot. Break the ceiling qualifications on the line.
You're implying things, and I don't like that.
What am I implying?
Nothing. I just thought this would be a really, really good matchup, and Wesley, probably one of the hotter superstars in Overdrive right now. Of course, Lee, leaving after that match that shall not be named, and it's no longer the worst match in this company's history.
It's still the worst match in this company. But that aside, Wesley, unfortunately, I'll be taking over this introduction. Losing out on his NXT North American Championship match at Deadline due to injury. We wish Wesley a speedy recovery and a very happy and healthy surgery. Can't wait to see him back killing it in the game and stuff and all that. But, having the worst match in Overdrive history, leaving,
second worst,
returning, worst match in Overdrive history, leaving
worst.
And returning, worst match in Overdrive history, leaving and returning,
second worst,
feuding with Kenny Omega of all people, currently 1-1 in that cardiac kick, and Winged Angel aside, he's got a tough test ahead of him. It's the Uhaa Nation man himself, Apollo Crews. Can Apollo Crews find some momentum here on the Orange brand compared to when he was on the Zenith brand? I don't know, but we'll find out. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Stanley now, because I don't really care about this bald-headed bitch.
And that's exactly why you traded him to my brand, where he's looking to make
him and his fake Nigerian accent,
where he's looking to make some big money moves.
Match where no one used Nigerian drums.
Now, this is Apollo's second match here on the Orange brand. His first was a showcase match the same week he was signed. Apollo, of course, someone who's held a couple mid-card titles over the years, someone who is supremely talented, but has just never quite been given that huge opportunity to sit atop as a world heavyweight champion or galactic champion for that matter. So obviously he'd love to win this match.
Have a personality.
Yeah. Wesley, though, right now, again, one of the hottest superstars in Overdrive. The recruiter, Kenny Omega, deciding not to accompany him, telling him he's got to do this on his own. And, I mean, Wesley, he could qualify to break the ceiling right here, but he also has a blow-off match with Kenny Omega waiting somewhere in the wings, no pun intended, except
Rubber
now
match.
I do intend it.
Apollo
gets sent flying by Lee.
Wesley can honestly wrap this up pretty quickly if he plays it right. Toe-face suicida.
Lee right through the ropes.
DDT.
Yeah, and again, I mean, just blah. Sorry, words, brain not working. Wesley, even though Kenny Omega's been his opponent, Kenny Omega has also become his friend. In a sense, has kind of become a bit of a teacher. Wesley, just in recent weeks and months, has just become an entirely different competitor. I think a lot of that is due to the tutelage and friendship that he shares with the recruiter, Kenny Omega. And Willie, oh my
Very
goodness.
interesting bond the two of them have formed. I can expect a Wesley Cardiac Club, Bullet Club t-shirt in the near future, honestly. But for right now, Wesley giving it to Apollo Crews.
Oh, wait, Apollo, though?
No.
Oh, taking
Counter.
out the knee of Lee, and ooh, that could be crucial, given how much Lee
Counter
uses
side.
his legs. Oh, but into the steps goes
into the
Apollo.
steps.
Wesley showing he's not playing around. Oh, neither's Apollo. Now Apollo gonna get back into the ring, and Wesley
Counter stabbing.
not too
Wesley
far
following
behind. Oh, referee, count of 8. Oh, Lee. Oh, thought he might be going for the cardiac kick. No, going for a wheelbarrow into a Hurricane Rana. A Wheelican Rana, you can even call it. Now Lee needed the face, a V-trigger.
V-trigger. One.
Oh, that was absolutely
nowhere near as effective as Kenny Omega, though.
Absolutely a throw up to Omega, though. Or send up, actually. I don't know words. Lee.
English is hard, boys.
Nah, exactly.
Oh,
and English is
Lee.
also a stupid language. Oh, Lee going
agree.
for the 69.
Between through and through, red and red, lead and lead, lead and lead, reed and red.
Oh, that twist doesn't get it.
Oh, missing that two. What else?
And Apollo just trying to choke some life out of Lee. Oh, now stretching. Oh, Lee fights out. Oh, Lee, though, a little dazed. He tried to throw a forearm and missed. Didn't miss with that, though.
Wesley.
And now throws the forearm and gets it. Oh, God, I can't stop burping. Indigestion's a fucking bitch.
Sounds like you need something. Lee. Helicopter. Rana.
On Lee. Standing moonsault.
moonsault.
Something that Apollo Crews has been known for over the years. Oh, Crews kipping up. He did not appreciate that moonsault at all.
Into tornado DDT.
What a counter by Lee. And this match has almost been all Wesley.
Back of the head. As it should be.
Oh, Apollo, though. Step up in Zagari.
Apollo now. Apollo.
Looking to plant him.
Yes,
yes, and the powerbomb. One, 2. Lee out at 2.
Wesley kicks out, though. What a match so far, ladies and gentlemen.
Both these men going at each other fast and furious. Lee looked like he was
finally
maybe
getting some momentum.
Looks like he was going to try to roll out, but doesn't, though. Steps back in. Oh, he's not in there for long.
Kip up.
Apollo showcasing that athleticism. And Apollo almost went with that powerbomb. He could, he could be one move away right here. Oh, effortlessly. And now a knee of his own.
The Nigerian Hershey kiss.
Wesley, though, once again, that Helican Rana. V-trigger! Could this one do it? Oh, wait, no. Maybe he's getting him up for another one?
Wesley.
Oh, no. Apollo stopping
counter.
his plans in his tracks.
Irish whip to the corner. What'll happen?
Oh, he'll bat his face into the corner is what'll happen. Oh, Apollo laying in his stiff rights. Alley-oop. Cover.
No, alley-oop
cover.
bomb. No, kick out. Turning him inside out now.
Top rope. That's not a place you want to catch Apollo Crews.
We don't see as much anymore. Oh,
elbow to the
drop back.
Looking for another one.
Up.
And a picture-perfect splash.
Right on the O. Cover 1, 2,
Apollo
3.
Crews wins.
Wesley loses to Apollo Crews. Cardiac Kid could not get it done. Suffers cardiac arrest in the momentum heading to break the ceiling.
And Apollo Crews, a much-needed victory. The biggest one in his Overdrive career so far. The fans were behind Wesley. They're letting Crews have it. I think, and maybe
Apollo Crews.
Maybe Apollo Crews and entering his villain arc here in Overdrive. A huge win over the Cardiac Kid and Overdrive favorite in Wesley.
We've got Keith Lee, Shinsuke Nakamura, Miro, Malachi Black, Apollo Crews, and then 2 more guys.
And
left, right?
And did you say Darby Allin?
And Darby Allin. We're down to 2.
Yeah, I have one more match next week. Let me go ahead and fix this camera. I think you have one more match too.
Indeed. The final spots for Break the Ceiling will be confirmed next week.
But now, it's been a very, very interesting night. It started with a triple threat. It will end with a triple threat. Again, the whole theme of this night has been about chasing dreams. And one of these men, all 3 of these men in this next match, very accomplished, but one of them will get that final spot in the 3-way dance next week. Winner of that will challenge Seth Rollins at Break the Ceiling. Maybe more than one ceiling will be broken on that night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our main event. And first up, a man we haven't seen in several weeks in tag or singles action, making his 2nd singles appearance in Overdrive. Here comes Montez Ford, getting a warm welcome back from the OCW Nebula. If you ask me, Montez is kind of the dark horse in this match. I mean, obviously, he and Angelo Dawkins has been, killing it over the years as a tag team. Though Montez has been the guy that people have said is gonna break out and become the huge single star. Hasn't done it yet, but I mean, hey, we've seen one half of tag teams become world champions before in Overdrive. Maybe Montez Ford can continue the trend.
It's a very real possibility, obviously. Montez Ford is definitely the man with the most to prove here in this match. Obviously, Claudio leaving the WWE bubble and finally capturing the ROH World Championship not once but twice. And Will Ospreay is probably the greatest foreign wrestler on the planet today. Obviously,
it's the guy has,
I feel like he's officially taking that spot from Kenny Omega, the Canadian. Will Ospreay, the current IWGP UK/United States champion, obviously a former IWGP World Heavyweight champion. I mean, he's made Rev Pro his bitch on the British independent scene for over a decade.
Yeah, but the interesting thing about Ospreay here, though, is that Ospreay, in most of his time here in OCW, has actually been a tag team guy. He and Tanahashi, forming Ace Empire. And what do you mean tragic? Those guys have put on some phenomenal matches, have not been able to quite get over the hump and become tag team champions, but you know that they are in the mix. Honestly, if I'm Montez, I go after Ospreay first because the Profits as a team have not been seen in a very long time, and Ace Empire definitely has something to do with it. But of course, here comes one of the most recent acquisitions by the Orange brand, of course, Cena now being the most recent, but that's whatever. Claudio Big Strom Boley walking down to the ring with the purpose. He's saying, look at me, I am number 1. I will become number 1. What are you singing?
Along with each other, hey, and I said, hey, what I was.
Why are you singing the Arthur theme? The fuck?
You said walking down.
Every day when you walk on down the ramp. And I said, hey, they're gonna ring the bell today.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll all wrestle each other. Oh, shit. All right, main event. Time will tell. Bell to bell. Blah, blah, blah. We are underway.
Yeah.
And Ospreay. Oh, my God. Standing on the Ford. Oh, now Ospreay. Oh, look at that. Ow! My goodness. I mean, what would you call his version of that move? The UK Destroyer? I don't fucking know. Now all three of these men.
That's a good point.
Oh, Ospreay backflipping off of the big body of Big Stromboli. And now deep arm drag by Tez. Stromboli, though, not appreciating the flippy shit, throws. Oh, what a clothesline by Montez Ford. Now Ford whipping on a crossbody because, wait, what the fuck? Did you just see Claudio and Ospreay's animations like perfectly sync for a second there?
It do be happening.
Oh, Montez first to grab a weapon. He knows he needs some kind of advantage. Hitting the back of Ospreay.
Oh.
Now, Ospreay as a singles wrestler had a very hard time finding success here in OCW. He failed to qualify for the inaugural Galactic Championship match when he lost that four-way. He failed to beat John Moxley 2 times over for the Internet Championship. But ever since forming Ace Empire with Tanahashi, they've done nothing but just do some absolute great shit. But you know that Ospreay, you know, with that lack of success as a singles competitor, when he's had that success everywhere else that he's gone, you know that he's coming in with an absolute chip on his shoulder. But so is Montez Ford, who pins him with the spine buster.
Oh, shout to the back of Montez now. Claudio.
Oh my God. Holding him in place before that German suplex. Ospreay getting some rest. Claudio working on that knee of Ford. Oh! That's not an easy man to suplex. And Ospreay made it look like it was nothing. Okay, now Ford. Oh, Ford right to the back of Ospreay. These two, obviously both of those men world-class athletes, but so was Big Stromboli. Another spine buster. Montez Ford bringing it to everybody in this match. And Claudio's got to roll out. And now Ford and Ospreay. For some, this might be a dream match. DDT. He floated in the air for a second right there. What's Tez thinking? Oh, I don't know what he was thinking. Oh! What a move by Ospreay! That could be it. That looked like a TFKO. Oh! That was like a TFKO. A move that Top Flight busted out against Arcade Bro numerous times.
Irish whip now. Oh, to the corner. Ospreay.
And Ospreay's taking complete control of this match. Now Bruv's looking for some weapons. Let's see what he finds. Uh-oh. The Papa Khan. I can say that now because he's officially signed. And Ospreay standing over Claudio. Not paying attention to Ford, who made a quick recovery. Oh, nails in the back. Step up Enziguri.
Step up Enziguri, ladies and gentlemen.
And now a gut wrench something. Right into the hands of Ospreay, who gets drop kicked by Claudio. Claudio, German. Montez, American. I don't know. Oh, Tez bringing it to the physical specimen of Claudio Big Stromboli. Montez Ford has been absolutely fearless in this match so far. Uh-oh. And Ospreay, second rope. Oh, Claudio counters into a sit-out powerbomb. What a counter by Claudio right there.
Ugh, Heimlich.
Claudio's down after taking that kendo stick. Oh, now Montez go for the cover. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Ospreay's got the Papa Khan right to the dick of Ford. And that Papa Khan went flying like a piece of paper. German suplex.
German. Shot after shot thrown by Claudio. One of the better strikers on the roster for sure.
Now, pound for pound, one of the strongest men in all of professional wrestling. All right, now reduced to nothing but just a body on the floor. Montez Ford and Ospreay going at it one-on-one again. And Ford.
Montez now.
Little slam action. Oh, could be looking for that. Frog splash. Picture perfect with the little twist.
Flying.
Can't even get a 1 count.
This is a regular triple threat, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I thought it was three-way dance for a second.
No, the three-way dance will be the qualifier next week.
Got it. Make sure.
If it is a three-way dance, then all three of these guys have gone into business for themselves.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why would he break that up?
Standing slice bread!
Cover.
1, 2. Oh, at the last second.
Thought he had it, yeah.
Montez gets the animation. Super kick by Tez. Suplex by Stromboli. Out at 1 is Montez. Uh-oh. Oh! I think he just missed the Papa Khan right there. Actually, no, Papa Morella. Either or. He goes between both. And now Brub has a chair. Oh, chair with a kick by Tez. Oh, but Tez now, this could be his best chance.
Montez, he has the opportunity and the means. Montez
Ford could steal it right here. Montez Ford, picture perfect splash. Wow,
Claudio,
not even one.
Right there, no. He had the opportunity, but he was not fast enough, ladies and gentlemen.
Montez Ford has hit 2 of his picture-perfect frog splashes in this match. Probably one of the best frog splashes in the entire game.
Yeah, no, the fact that he launches himself
looking for
that
3,
high and he turns
hits 3,
sideways.
But no twist. Oh my God, Montez Ford can't catch a break in this match. Claudio's down. Ospreay, groggy, busted open. Oh, my Montez Ford has to be wondering, what in the fuck do I do? DDT on the sledgy. Audience on pins and needles while watching this match. My camera refusing to work while watching this match. Rolling Thunder into a splash.
Cover.
1,
2.
2. Oh, Claudio would have been late.
Kicks out, saying not today.
And that almost win the Rolling Thunder splash. Wait, does Tez have the angle? He does.
Oh, he does.
He does. Can he get it? Can he get it? Montez Ford, make your dreams come true. He does.
3, and he does it.
Montez Ford qualifies.
Montez Ford takes his first massive leap into being world champion.
Oh my
Angelo
goodness.
Dawkins and Bianca Belair have to be watching in the back or at home and absolutely proud.
Montez Ford, in an instant classic, takes that final spot in the 3-way dance next week. Montez Ford, it took 3 frog splashes, but the best frog splash in the game gets it done.
Absolutely, because Montez brings the swag like nobody else can. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 3-way dance for your main event, right, next week?
Yeah, no, 100%.
All right.
Favor? I don't know.
Por favor, please.
Well, yeah, please. Yeah, main event, please. I'm the one booking this shit. Why am I telling myself please?
No. Sometimes you gotta convince yourself. You're like, well, I should book this, but this also sounds really good.
Nah, very true. That's a conundrum when it comes to booking OCW each week. Sometimes it's hard because you want to do this match, but then, nah, you just can't because this match needs to happen, or that match needs to happen, or this person has been on TV, or this person needs to be on TV. Ladies and gentlemen, what a main event. What a way to conclude another phenomenal night of Overdrive programming. I mean, this has just been another just great night across the board. I mean, obviously, I feel like no one's really sitting easy after everything that happened over on the Zenith brand, which I'm not mad at Elias for. You know, that's not his fault. That's just veterans thinking the new guys needed to learn a lesson and taking that lesson a bit too far, you know?
No, agreed. Wild night for sure. But, you know, that's the ups and downs of professional wrestling. We've had wins, we've had losses. We saw no title changes. Yeah. No, that's not true.
Internet champion. Both internet championships, the paper one and the real one.
Yeah, I agree. You know, the skull internet
No, you're gonna fucking no. You're doing the whole reverse dirt shit, like you always do.
Yeah, like the proper skull internet championship,
the paper skull internet championship,
and then the paper world internet championship.
You're living in a fantasy world if you really think that the original orange and gold internet championship is the paper one, because no, the fuck it is not. You conjured the internet championship out of your ass.
Yeah, Matt Cardona said he wanted to defend his title, the true internet championship, in the promotion that
so you decided to actually have him do it on the stupid brand. You pulled it out your ass because you're jealous that I got the real world internet championship. It's jealousy. It's all jealousy. You're jealous of me, just like everybody else.
I definitely feel like that's a debate, good sir, but I'm going to let you believe that.
Thank you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we've said, another great night of Overdrive programming. I got nothing else to say. For watching this live, thank you very, very much. For watching the replay, thank you very, very much. And, I don't know, subscribe, get a better camera than I have. If you do none of that, I don't know, go volunteer at your local animal shelter. There's animals out there that do need your help. If you don't watch us, do something productive with your time. We will not blame you.
No, not at all. And look forward to next week, the Go Home Show for Break the Ceiling. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the PNG of Power, Elias Storm, and for Stanley Brewer. This has been Overdrive. Thank you for watching.
And I found the button. It's right here.